What's up, everyone? Today is April 7th, 2019, and boy, I've been dealing with something the last couple of days, and at first I thought it was a form of jealousy, right, or envy, right? But I reflected on this today, and I realized where this sort of form of jealousy or envy stems from. And it stems from, um, you know, losing someone. That's really the fear, right? Um, and the inability of happiness in that moment is is sort of tough, it's not that I'm jealous of people. It says the inability of losing somebody, and that's a tough thing for me to deal with, and I'm really, really dealing with that right now. And I don't want to avoid it. I don't want to ignore my feelings. I can be really, um, I don't, pretend to be brave, right, or pretend to be happy, but ultimately, um, I I want the other person to be as happy as possible, right? Um, so, which is what I realized, which is what I realized is that because I need to become responsible for my own happiness, it has nothing to do with anybody else. I mean, this is actually a gigantic breakthrough for me, to realize this. For years, I thought, what's wrong with me? Why am I so jealous or envious of someone? What is it that they have that I don't? And it has nothing to do with what they have. It has everything to do with me feeling like I'm losing a person, I'm losing someone, right? Um, and I'll tell you what it is. So, years ago, years ago, um, when I lived in Canada, and my dad gotten a job in L.A., so we left. We had to leave Canada, and one of the biggest things for me was leaving my grandmother. And at the time, my grandmother and I, I grew up with her, and it was a sort of like disattachment, really, and I remember, like leaving her, and I was just crying all the way till we left like the garage, and I couldn't stop crying, right? And it sucked. It really sucked, man. And it was, it was so sad to me. And after that, didn't really have the guilt. I mean, no. Let me rephrase that. I felt like part of me had some type of guilt because you know, like she visited a lot when we were in LA. Um, but I always felt like I didn't want to always call her for some reason. And now that I look back at it, I realized that like I didn't want to call her because I just didn't want to uh, lose her again, right? So, man, that's insanely crazy that just realized that today. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Um, I just wanted to share that. I just really wanted to share that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening. Seriously, thank you. Thank you for watching, because I really appreciate. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate that you've taken your time to watch these videos on this 365-day journey, and let's continue growing. Let's do this and let's win together. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.